Hi, and welcome back to Unchatable Neo. I'm your host, Jack, with my co-host, Alice.
Hi.
Yeah.
My voice cracked.
That's all good. And today is a very special episode because this is, because we're going to be talking about one of our favorite, games for a long time now. And it's just you're going to get about the same amount of, hype and shilling as you did with the D4DJ video. But before we get into that, let's just talk about ourselves. Alice, how have you been lately?
Been Gucci, as the kids say.
Very Gucci, okay.
Yeah. I've mostly been playing D4DJ, but I've also recently beaten Doki Doki Literature Club Plus on my Switch.
Do you actually wait, in the original game, since it's the original game, you had to go into the files. Do you just have to what'd you have to do on Switch for that? Because on PC you get the...
I think there's an in-game thing to mess with the files and stuff. I'm not sure.
I was hoping there'd be a setting where you could where you had to uninstall it on your Switch and then reinstall it.
Yeah, kind of disappointing that you don't do that, because that one made DDLC special, but we're not talking about Doki Doki. But anyways, okay, so yeah, I've also been doing well. Other than that, I've already said that, but my little sister's birthday's passed. They're now 8 years old and 4 years old. God, they grow up so fast. Aww.
Yeah, we haven't had an episode since right before Thanksgiving, so this is good.
Yeah.
I myself have been good. I've just been watching Stone Ocean, because by the time I was recording, that came out earlier today. And the TikTok's been fine. It's just as of today, I just did some hitting 15,000 followers.
Wow.
Let's go. I'm on that Sigma male grind, if you catch my drift. Nah, but yeah, it's been good.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I still need to make I need to record a post thank you people for everything, thank you for helping me thank you for getting me to this point with how many of you are following me, and then we look back at some of my favorite videos with the this one that had how many views, just overreactions and whatnot. Yeah, I was gonna do that yesterday, but my throat was too sore. But yeah, things are good for me. Just working on final papers before I have exams in the oncoming weeks. I got one final next week, and then one final the week after, and then I'm out for the holidays, so I'll be good.
Right. Actually, I think I'm going to be moving to my grandma's place for a while. So I think up until March,
wow,
I'll be staying there.
Okay.
Thank goodness. I kind of prefer being there.
I hear you. I know you have issues with neighbors and whatnot and noise, so that'll be good. It'll be a good controlled environment. Yeah.
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 All right. Time for the main meat and potatoes.
Oh yeah. Today we're talking about a mobile game that's been on my mind quite a lot lately, and I've been looking
or my mind.
And yeah, I know, especially yours. Because it's our favorite mobile game, Fortnite. Alice, I have a confession to make. I might have actually started playing Fortnite, and I spent $50 on all the Naruto skins. I wasn't gonna do it, but then I saw the funny Naruto fox glider, and I was like, yes, mine.
You traitor!
I know. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. No, it's honestly, I only play with friends. I don't play solo.
Yeah, I played Fortnite once. I never played it again.
Honestly,
really not
yeah.
not my thing.
I think it's fun enough as is if you know people, but other than that, it's toxic.
Yeah, but I do appreciate like some of the crossovers, especially Rick and Morty and friggin' Naruto.
Oh yeah, the Naruto thing is cool. Funny story. I joined I was with some friends. My friend was Kakashi, and I was Naruto. And I went, "Hey Kakashi Sensei, I've been watching this YouTuber lately called Dream. He's like the best Minecraft YouTuber ever. You want to watch him with me?" And then I go like, Naruto does not know yet that Dream cheated. Nah, that's great.
Canon! That's canon! That's canon!
That's canon.
And then Sakura just punches Naruto.
Like Naruto, you dumbass! Stop watching YouTube videos on my phone so we can actually work on training.
Sasuke's just like chilling.
Sasuke's like, weak. Naruto watches Dream. I watch Sky does Minecraft.
Oh, for that.
I like.
And I don't know if he's in the game, but like Rock Lee's just T-posing into the sun.
Rock Lee's just is like T-posing like he actually. Rock Lee would definitely also watch Dream. He's like, Guy Sensei, I've been watching a lot of Dream lately in order to improve my speed skills. He's like, that's great, Rock. Oh dear, no one's gonna tell the kid exactly how much, that's not how that works. He can't speedrun through life. No, but yeah. Ooh, one more thing before we get into the actual topic.
Yeah.
All I can say is watch Arcane. I know I've told you about it, but telling the rest of the world to watch Arcane, dear God. You know how people were like blowing up about Castlevania like all those a few years ago because like, oh, it's so good. It's like really well animated and you don't have to play the games to get it because it's so well characterized. Arcane is that on steroids. Like, I get it. People don't like League of Legends because it is like factually the most toxic and most self-deprecating like game out there, especially competitively. But goddamn, this show is too good. The music, the animation, the character building, the world, it's just I watched it all during Thanksgiving break and I am not the same person after that. It's so good. Especially like the character of Jinx, because I relate to her so much on like abandonment issues and whatever. It's good.
Maybe I could watch it at some point.
Bro, I will stream it and show it to you. I'm that dedicated.
Okay, but yeah, time for real meat.
Time for the
potatoes.
the real meat and potatoes. Today we're going to be talking about one of our favorite mobile games, one that is after over a year is finally coming to the West. Let's see, just to get the name correctly, Project Sekai Colorful Stage featuring Hatsune Miku, or known like by the fan base as just PJ Sekai or just Project Sekai.
Puro Seka, or as the English release is called, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. Which is kind of confusing because...
Featuring Project Sekai. Because
basically the original characters is in the spotlight, while Miku and the other Krypton Vocaloids is kind of in the sidelines, but not really, if that makes sense. Anyways,
like they're more as like there's a backdrop and it foils with some of the characters. No, but yeah. I think just to get into the gist of first, let's just talk about what exactly Project Sekai is to the 99% of the people listening to this video who don't know what it is. That 1% is just us rewatching the video. I'm sorry. But yeah, Project Sekai is a rhythm game featuring several Vocaloid songs, pop songs, rock songs, the usual, just like Japanese music, but it's all centered around what? Five
groups.
5 groups. Yeah, I don't want you can't say I wanted to say units, but that's D4DJ. These are all like groups.
Same thing.
5 units. I'm just gonna say 5 units. It's much easier than just saying groups. But yeah, there's like 5 groups, all with like varying different backgrounds, personalities, and just like general vibes, and even I would dare to say even different like genres of music. Like yeah, a good handful of them are pop, but they're like different like tones and subgenres of pop or rock or rap or anything. But yeah, and it features mainly for I'd say like all the marketing points at it. It points to it being about Hatsune Miku. What basically is going on is one person who is technically the leader for each of these 5 groups is like has some kind of phenomenon going on when suddenly Hatsune Miku appears out of their cell phone / computer or any other device, and next thing they know they're in this little world that is like based around their group. Like say like there's this group of kids who just work at a theme park. This little world that their version of Hatsune Miku has is literally a carnival. It is a carnival. It's a carnival circus. It's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that's Wonderland Showtime for you.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning to introduce later. And for each of these groups, they each have their own different design of Miku, which I really like because you get like these different like you get like a hip hop Miku, you get like a rock Miku, an idol Miku, a monotone quiet Miku,
and clown Miku.
Oh, of course we get clown cat Miku. She's my which Miku's my favorite? We'll go into our favorite characters and things later.
Right, we can go over the group, but like, I think we should like slow down the character introductions because that took up a lot of time in the D4DJ.
Oh yeah, I'll just pull up like Project Sekai characters.
Right, like we'll introduce like the group, like, and what they're centered about.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I swear there should be a page. I swear, like on the wiki, there should be a page of just the groups. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, they don't introduce like for some reason the Wikipedia page doesn't introduce the virtual singers page, but that's understandable considering that they're based off of Vocaloids.
Yeah, and not to like also to mention, this isn't based on just Hatsune Miku. Reckon she's most marketed, and she gets like multiple different clones for these different groups. But rotating between these groups is a bunch of virtual singers, like actual virtual singers, like Kagami, Rin, and Len.
Kagamine.
Megarine.
Kagamine. Megurine, Luca,
Kaito,
Meiko, and Kai.
Kaito and Meiko, yeah.
They do, in each Sekai, they do have their own different personalities.
Yeah. Just like the Mikus themselves, they do each like travel, but unlike the other Mikus, they're able to travel between groups. Like, hey, it's like mainly associated with Wonderland Showtime beginning, but he might actually go to another group at some point. Vivid Bat Squad. And you get different...
like Vivid Bat Squad and Leonid.
And most of the time...
And they do, and again, they have their own different personalities. For example, Kaito, Vivid Bat Squad Kaito is just much of a goofball, while Leonid Kaito is just shy, is incredibly shy, and he expresses himself through his music, and it's absolutely adorable.
Yeah, Kaito is personally my favorite of the virtual singers. That isn't Miku. But yeah, I suppose we can just run through the groups. The wiki first shows off is Leonid. Leonid was it's the most, I want to say it's the most marketed group. It is pretty well rounded. The entire point of the group is that it's an all-female rock band consisting of childhood friends. As I like to call it, it's basically K-On! Mixed with Lemonade Mouth.
Yeah, with a sprinkle of Afterglow from Bandori.
Yeah.
Which consists of Ichika, Saki, Honnami, and Shiho. I'm just not gonna say their full names.
Yeah.
And basically, Ichika acts as the main vocalist of the group, which is why she appears in all of the covers and original songs.
Yeah.
Which not a lot of people are happy about, but I don't really mind it.
She's on the cover of the game. what do people expect? She is the most
and
marketable.
besides, it's the same as Bandori, where like the vocalists are the vocalists, they get all the screen time. I think kind of the exception of Raise a Ceiling, where not really, but Chuchu who's the DJ appears as the rapper. I'm getting ahead of myself. Basically, Leonid is basically Afterglow.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. No, not really. They're different from Afterglow, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Sure, we do. Yeah. Only many times you could say it. Then also in Leonid, we have Ten Masaki. I'm kind of biased to say that she's one of my favorite characters because she was my first 4-star I pulled. Her backstory was just she's the piano keyboard player of the group, and she's a ball of sunshine. There's no other way of saying it.
She's basically the energetic Gyaru of the group, and I really like her.
Hell yeah.
I like a lot.
And her backstory? Oof. I relate to that too hard. But we're not going to spoil that because there are people we're hoping to convert people to play this game by the end of this. The next we have Honnami.
Of Honnami. Honnami. She's basically the cinnamon roll of the group. And voiced by Reina Ueda, who also voiced Ganyu in Genshin Impact.
She what?
Yep.
Ganyu?
Yep. Yeah.
Dang, talk about two sides of a different coin. This person's gotta have range, or they think that if they can voice Ganyu and then Honnami, because they have two completely different personalities.
I mean, if you're talking about Leishama's range, I already discussed to you about a certain character from Prepara.
Oh yeah, but
this one.
Prepara's Prepara. Ah yes.
This is Ajimi Kiki.
The one adult, but she's super adorable.
Yeah. And last but not least, Shiho, voiced by Lisa Imai.
Names are funny.
No, really, she's literally voiced Yuki Nakashima, who voiced the bassist Lisa from Rosalia in Bandori, also voices another bassist in this game. And she's completely different from Lisa.
Oh. Interesting.
But yeah, Shiho's probably my favorite character. I don't know, but design-wise, she's my favorite. I also really like her backstory, which I'm not going to spoil, but she's basically the more laid back, the more kind of stoic type of the group, but she's still very much a sweetheart. Anyway, I freaking love Shiho.
Okay. Up to our next group. All in all, pretty well-rounded first group that get yourself introduced to. Next is More Jump. It's a all-female idol group of 3 retitled idols and just one girl who just wants to become an idol.
And that being Minori.
Minori, yes. Just a heads up. To the people watching, we're gonna make a lot of gay jokes. Not as in making fun. No. We're gonna say how much we love these kids who just love each other. Specifically, wow.
Minori and Haruka.
Yes! Minori said so hard for Haruka, she had to join her.
Jokes to say other than Minori and Haruka are pretty much meant to be. They were meant to be. I can see it being canon.
A tale as old as time. Yeah, no.
Hold on. I think the official colorful palette made a rough sketch of kind of a official art of Haruka and Minori. I'll probably put this on screen. But look at this and tell me this isn't in Minori simping Haruka.
Literally is, yeah. I mean, someone's gonna say oh my god, she looks so good in that. Nah, that, to me, that's an SIMP right there. That's more simp than the guy from the, that's more simp than the, esports player literally named Simp. Yes, that's a real thing.
Oh my... Wait, really?
Yeah, that's a real player.
I did not know that.
It's like, introducing Simp! He just walks out and people start applauding and laughing. Alright, back to the characters. Because, yes, Minori. Her whole story is that she wanted to... Oh, yeah. What?
Sorry, I forgot. No. You go. I forgot what I was about to say.
That's all good. Yeah. Minori's whole thing is that she wanted to become an idol. She kept getting rejected, and then she found out that she goes to school with a few idols. And now she... Like, a few idols who are all retired. And now she wants, like, more than ever, like, hey... why don't I join you guys? Can you help me? And now they just stand on top of the school roof every day, just training and practicing and dancing.
It's like a certain other idol anime.
Which one? There's several of those.
Love Live.
Oh yeah.
Not saying that Love Live is the only one that's done that, but
I still need to watch that. I heard the newest Love Live show was actually really good.
Watch it, please. Watch it.
Are you saying this to someone who's already watched it, or just because you want me to watch Love Live, period?
Yes.
This is like you telling me, hey, you should read the Mob Psycho 100 manga when you yourself haven't even touched it. And now I'm waiting for the anime. The manga's gonna make my brother cry. I'm gonna cry 10 times harder watching the anime. But yeah. Anywho. Next is Haruka.
Haruka, the one Minori simps for the most.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, characters who love each other so, like these characters like, oh man, like, I love this person. They're, like, we're like the best partners. No, we're the best partners. And then Minori out here just standing out wearing all the Haruka merch, like, you don't buy merch of your crushes? She's on, like, a different level of gay than everyone else. Proven by that one Zatrix comic. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be promoting them a lot, basically.
Yeah, no, because their art and comics are just too good. So, what's the backstory of Haruka again?
Basically, Haruka was a part of a popular idol group called Asrun. Every time I say Asrun, I think of Asrun from Gundam Seed. It's funny because they share the same hair color. Anyways, and basically after the group disbanded, she pretty much returned to a normal life of high school until Minori showed up. but out of all the characters in Momo Jump, Haruka is definitely my favorite. I really like her very cool personality, while also being obsessed with penguins in a way.
Honestly, yeah, that's a pretty sweet deal. And then you have Irie.
Also, before we move on to Irie,
yeah.
When I first saw Haruka, my first initial thought was, dang, I didn't know Ichiko from Darling and the Franxx became an idol.
Didn't I tell you that joke originally?
Yeah, yes! Oh, no, that was my initial thought when I first laid eyes on Haruka. I'm like, Ichigo?
Like, oh my god. I thought like this was some kind of like Darling and the Franxx art, and I'm like, ugh, let it go. It was trending for a while. The show's over. Why are we still getting stuff? I'm like, oh shit, this is from something else. Oh shit, this looks cool.
Yeah, it's... Alright, anyways, Irie, voiced by Ai Furihata, who also voiced Ruby in Love Live Sunshine. It is completely different from Ruby.
Wow. I mean, what can we really be said about Irie? Other than the fact that she doesn't like cats, and that she's very photogenic.
Yes, she's... Well, when I first saw her, I thought she would be like the tsundere of the group. Especially since the theme of Momo Jump Newly Edgy Idols calls her the tsundere Oh, IED. No, it's not the case. Not really the case.
That's what I thought after seeing like all the comics and whatnot.
But yeah, I really like IED. I like all of these characters. At least in the main cast. Supporting characters, I don't like, but again, IED.
Like supporting characters because like aren't all supporting characters in Project Sekai who aren't members of these groups either like really mean or they don't even get faces? And when they do get faces, they're usually an obstacle.
Yeah, looking at you and Akito's dad.
Oh, You know what? You know who's the best supporting character?
Yeah.
The orange dog who runs the park. Who basically tackles Tsukasa just to tell him, hey, you better not break your promise, or I'll get you. I'll make it look like an accident. But more to those two later.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah. IED is basically the, I forgot. She's basically the straight man of the group.
The straight woman, yes.
Or the straight woman in this case.
And then, who does that leave? Shizuku?
Yeah, Shizuku. Basically, Shiho's older sister.
Oh, really? I keep forgetting about that. Isn't Shizuku basically like the mom of the group or something?
Yeah, just like Honnami. Though she is different from Honnami in terms of backstory wise.
Well, yeah.
Also, she's bad with technology.
Mm-hmm.
So, also, not gonna lie, I thought Shizuku was an adult.
I thought so too. Don't worry. But yeah, so of course, every rhythm game needs an idol. Like every rhythm game needs like a set of idols, and you get one, and they're pretty adorable. Now it's all said and done, onto Vivid Bad Squad.
This is we get to the more popular one. Not saying Legal Date and One More Jump aren't popular.
These are more popular in the fandom, and not gonna lie, these are like the ones that we look at art the most of because they're some of our personal favorites. No offense to the others, but there are guys in this one, and they're funny. But Vivid Bad,
which was very surprising when I first saw it. When the first game was initially announced, I was surprised to see some like male characters in the game besides Len and Kaito.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
I love all of these gay brats.
Oh hell yeah! I was hoping because I love D4DJ and Bandori seems cool. The problem with me is it's all females. That's not bad at all, but every single mobile game is all females. Can I get what? Can I get some guys? Can I get some dudes? Can I get one dude who doesn't work at the coffee shop everyone hangs out at? Wait, what? There's this game? Oh, this is great. Yeah. But yeah, Vivid Bad Squad is.
We're talking about idol games or music games, whatever.
Rhythm games. Yeah.
Know.
Yeah.
That isn't Project Diva. That doesn't count.
Mm-hmm. Now, Vivid Bad Squad is just it's basically a group of street musicians. They're dancers, singers, and just general musicians.
And their goal is to surpass legends.
Oh yeah.
That being Rad Weekend.
They all have their own personal connections to one or two bands that they all want to surpass one day. Now, I don't think I'm gonna have a difficult time helping explain the characters. But first off, for members, we have Kohane. Kohane is she's the main lead for this group. Her whole her whole story is just basically, oh, I'm shy in school. I kind of like music. Oh, wait, let me go. And one night she gets lost. She walks into a cafe, and she meets, and she stumbles upon a show. And it's one of these cast members that she stumbles in on, And now she wants to finally pick up and play music. That being On, the other female member of Vivid Bat Squad.
Not to be mistaken from On Takamaki.
Or any other On in any other franchise. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kohane's basically,
she's basically the shy girl.
She starts as the shy girl, and then she later moves on to, like, show off a little bit more of, like, a different personality, she starts to be a little more outgoing, and, like, she's able to speak her mind a lot easier. Whether or not, you might get a little bit of a shy side from her nonetheless, but she definitely opens up to, like, these other groups of musicians that she's formed a group with, and she, like, you see her, like, actually, you can see what she's actually like on the inside. And it's really nice character development. And especially for how it progresses on from there. And then next is On. Oh, On. Yeah. We like to call this one the gay hater.
The gay hater who's secretly gay.
Oh no. She's homophobic only to men.
But that's just a headcanon. Don't.
That's not even a headcanon. It's just it's a joke because, like, how much she's probably gonna she pokes fun at Akito and Toya.
Yeah.
But that's more for later. On was the performer that Kohane walked in on at this cafe that her dad runs.
Weekend Garage.
At the Weekend Garage, and then it's like her dad was in Rad Weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
And she wants to surpass that, and she wants Kohane, like, after, like, hanging out with Kohane a bit, they realize, hey, let's do this. And at some point later on, On is basically the, like, On is a bit of a goofball. I don't know how to really describe her personality other than, oh yeah, I love music, and that's all I love, and then, shit, school?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do school. Let me get working at. Oh wait, I'm thinking about Kohane. Never mind. Back to thinking about Kohane.
By the way, the whole shtick about Vivid Bat Squad is partnership. So
yeah,
that can imply many things. Not in a weird way. Don't be weird.
Oh, in those ways, no. Remember, everybody, every character in this game is a minor. They're all, like, high school kids, right?
Right.
Yeah, no. They're, like, partners in, like, music partners, and that's pretty much it. But, like,
yeah.
But, like, some people love, like, just, like, imagine, like, some, like, shipping these characters as, like, like those high school couples, those cute ones you always see, like, sitting at lunch together or whatnot, or sharing homework answers. The wholesome stuff. The stuff you see in, like, early tween comedies.
Yeah.
On Disney Channel. Honestly, the amount of times I've made lemonade mouth jokes about Project Sekai is too much to count. I just have, like, too much of a. I just, like, suddenly remember it existed one day, and now it's integrated into my mind again. But yeah, next is Akito. I never really got too much far into Akito's backstory, but
don't try not to go into it. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I meant, like, his basic gist of a character.
Oh. All right. He's basically the king, the red Oni to Toya's blue Oni, if that makes sense.
It didn't, but go on. Now, that probably made sense to somebody listening. Just not me.
He's basically more of the laid back, like, I don't give an ish guy. Well, not really, but
come on, let's just get it done. And then, like,
he's pretty much the hot-blooded member of the group.
Like, hey, what gives? The whole point.
Yeah, but yeah, he does. Like, on the outside, he's pretty much a chill dude. Outside, he's much more,
aggressive.
Again, yeah.
But he loves his pancakes, and that's what matters. And he loves performing with his definitely just a bestie, Toya.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people meme on Akito a lot. And honestly, I really like Akito a lot.
Oh, hell yeah.
He may come across as a bit of a jerk to some people. But just to say, he's not Alex from Y2K.
Oh, well, yeah.
Levels.
And then last
he's actually... Yeah, but yeah.
And last but not least, we have my son, Toya. Blue Todoroki.
My favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite of all of Vivid Bat Squad.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite too.
Yeah, compared to Akito, Toya's much more calmer. He's very much more calmer but Lord, his voice. Like his singing is...
His singing is so good.
Godly.
He's a real quiet guy. He comes from a rich family, but he is a bit more of a straight man, and unlike Akito, he's less laid back. He's more serious, but when he cares about something, he really cares about something. And also, I just realized Akito and Toya are just Fireboy and Water Girl from Cool Math Games. That's it.
Yeah. Oh. Before we move on, here's a fun fact about Toya's voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
Kent Ito, who voices Toya, which I said, he actually used to be a Vocaloid producer, but prior to voice acting.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, and now just like recently, I mean a few months ago, he actually made a original song called Magic Number. It's a cool. It's a really good song. I highly recommend it.
I'll have to give it a listen. And alright then. Next is the one that got me into this series because you were telling me all about it. Is Wonderland Showtime. It's basically just a group of theater kids. They're all part-time workers at a theme park called Phoenix Wonderland, and they put shows on at the park just to like entertain kids. They're all just part-time actors. Like I don't know what else to really say, but yeah, the whole story starts around with just me, Tsukasa Tenma. Nor the fact that in my Discord call, I have my profile picture set as one of the other members of this group, but that's besides the point. Oh wait, no, I forgot to say, funny fact about Akito from the last one. One of his cards in the Japanese version so far that will come to the West eventually is called Knight of Defeat. That's a jacket I use for my icon in Unchatable because I love that outfit so much. Okay, that's it. Forgot to mention that part. Anyway, back to Tsukasa. Tsukasa's whole backstory is that basically, when he was a kid, he went to a theater show with his sister, Saki, who we mentioned before from Leonid. And then he just basically, with that, wanted to become a star. He wanted to be legendary. So he decided to apply to work at this theme park to get into the show. And next thing you know, he's being hired to work there. Like, now he's working there with the rest. He's basically he helps with the show running, and he is definitely the loudest of the group, of having one of the more bombastic personalities of the entire game's cast of, like, yes, I am superior. Like, we will make this show great. I just love it. He's loud, and he can be a real dingus. But he's a little selfish here and there, but in a really lovable kind of way. He just wants to show, like, when he puts on a show, it's not for the kids. He just wants to be a star. And you know what? You can respect someone like that. But yeah.
Yeah, Tsukasa is definitely one of my faves. I really love how confident the dude is, I gotta give credit to, like, his voice actor, Daisuke Hirose.
Especially,
he's just as chaotic as Tsukasa.
there's a little Twitter account for like his lines, just for when he yells, like "Gwa!"
Yeah.
Like anything, or whenever he shouts or whatever.
Whatever.
Whenever it's called, I think called like Sukasa noises. Whenever he makes a crazy noise.
Inhuman. Yeah, it's called inhuman Chukasa noise sounds.
Without a doubt, this is definitely the most comedic group of any of them. You get more like the jumpy music with them, but it's great. Up next is Emu. She's the she's the granddaughter of the owner of the park, and it's her job that she brought this group together just so they could keep the stage inside the park funded, so that they can keep making performances. She basically wants, of anyone in the group, she's the one who actually wants to make kids smile. She's the one who wants to put on a show that will just like wow kids and just like be a little bright beacon. And most of all, I would want to say that she is just enough. She's loud enough that she matches Tsukasa in energy. In fact, maybe surpassing it. I don't think you could possibly make her angry. She's just all like she's a little pink puffball. She's just she's so happy. Like even when she's sad, she's always caring about people.
Yeah, even from what I've seen, she doesn't even have a least favorite food.
Oh yeah, no, she loves everything. As a matter of fact,
sunsets.
When you tried to get me into when you tried to get me into this game, you assigned me Tsukasa and yourself Emu.
I remember that.
Next thing I know, you started me on the path of kinning characters. You are my problem with you are the catalyst for me for making like Genshin content. I hope you realize that.
Hush, puppy. Okay. No, hetero.
Well, no, not that part. I will explain to you why. I'll explain it now. People recently in some of my friend groups from VR chat and just online in general have saying that I give off golden retriever boyfriend energy. So some of them have started calling me puppy. And now that's just the thing that irks me now. I even asked Lemon, she said, "Oh yeah, no, without a doubt, you do." Like, there's not a doubt, like, without a doubt, you were like a golden retriever puppy even. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, this is so fucked up, man. Can't believe y'all would do this to me. Like, nah, but yeah. Like, now when I hear puppy, I'm like, Okay, that's being off topic. Yeah, up next is Nene. There's so many times where I almost accidentally call her Nene. Now I need
a Nene.
Now I gotta make an MMD of her. If someone makes an MMD model of her, I'm gonna make her do the whip and Nene with the rest of the cast.
Yes! Let it happen!
Yeah. In this group, she is... Well, what she loves is, just like toying with machine. Like, she's one of the, she's a shy girl. She's probably one of the most introverted characters in the game. And for good reason.
Just like me!
Oh, hell yeah!
Just like me! I sometimes hate people.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sometimes.
I hate people too. But I'm good at talking to them. So I get by as is.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is definitely one of the, human confrontation, cringe. Except for with Rui. She tolerates Rui. And
they're, childhood friends.
Oh, hell yeah. So they go way back. Nene has a deep connection to why she wants to perform. And for why she's wanted to perform for so long, but she couldn't do it because of, past issues. But that's for you guys to experience in the story mode. Yeah.
I do relate to Nene because, one...
You called her Nene.
Darn it!
I'm infecting you.
But yeah, I really like Nene a lot. She's definitely, I guess you can say that she's the straight man of the group.
And she's a bit of the Soon. She's a bit of the Soon.
Yeah.
She also especially loves she's okay with Root because they were lifelong friends. She barely tolerates Emu, and then she straight up cannot stand Tsukasa. Well, I mean, when the story mode gets serious, yeah, she will work with Tsukasa as needed, and she'll listen and she'll care. But every other day, no, she does not tolerate this. She does not tolerate this goofhead, this absolute dinkus. And then last but not least, Rui. Rui.
He's my favorite of the group.
He's my favorite, probably because you can tell by my Discord icon. He is an inventor. His whole story was basically, while Tsukasa and Emu were out trying to find people to work in the theater, he was actually walking around with little drones and robots, putting on little short stories. And he is the inventor of the group. He helps work on sets. He helps pitch scripts.
He even made Neterobo.
Yeah.
So basically this Miku Dayo looking girl.
Yeah, basically to explain it, when Nene was initially recruited to join, she wasn't comfortable being on stage. So she basically asked for Rui to build her a giant a robot that will just perform on stage for her. It's basically a big chibi, and it's like a park mascot, and it's great. But now it's also considered their fifth member ish. Although you don't really see it in gameplay. But yeah, they basically bypassed that, and now Nene performs on stage, and Nene Robo is basically on there for effect. Rui is the Cheshire Cat of the group. To quote, I believe one of my friends on a Discord server once said, if you know Kaoru from
Bandori.
Yeah, from Bandori. He's basically her, but a dude. And
but kind of less flirty. Well, he can be flirty.
Less flirty, more yes, or he is kind of
he's fleeting.
He's fleeting. He's basically the Cheshire. He is not even all the old kitten jokes from Kaoru. He is basically a Cheshire cat. He likes kind of messing with people a bit, but he is, of anybody in this group, he is the most dependable. He gets the work done, and he will listen to people. He's so nice to Nene. It's honestly so cool. But yeah, that's Wonderland Showtime for you.
Yeah, overall, a very breathy, energetic, chaotic group, but in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
People may... Okay, I forgot to put this in, but, many people had made comparisons to Bandori and Project Sekai when it was first initially released. Which is funny because, Craft Egg helped develop the Sekai before they're not developing the game anymore, but they did initially.
Mm-hmm.
But so there are some similarities with Bandori. One of them is Wonderland Showtime and Hello Happy World.
Mm-hmm.
Because theme park and all that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with that.
Oh, me neither.
I think but yeah, I hope people can stop calling Project Sekai a ripoff of Bandori, because that's essentially saying Craft Egg ripped off Craft Egg.
Yeah, I think a lot of people make the comparison are people who aren't able to play the game yet because it's not out in the West, who looks at everything at face value and looks at fan translations and thinks they get it. once people get their hands on it, I think people will actually like come to understand like how much this differentiates. Just like there's all just like variety of tone to it that just completely differs. All right, and on to the last group is our 25G Nightcord D.
No. Nijugoti Nightcord de, or as they're called, Nightcord at 25 o'clock. Which is basically
we call them 25G or we just call them Nightcord.
Let's just call them Nightcord for simplicity's sake.
Nightcorn.
Nightcorn.
You ever get hungry and you just need some nightcorn?
Good night, Corin.
Oh.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so basically Nightcord is... You go.
Okay.
I'm bad at explaining things.
To make a long story short, Nightcord is basically... It's an underground music group. For me to personally describe, they all basically just started like... They're just random friends on the internet who were just working on songs and just making them on and sending them and collaborating on Discord. And then next thing you know, thanks to Miku, they now get to talk to each other, and they basically work from like across the internet, and now they're like an actual group. And they all go by different like usernames, and those basically became their like stage names. First member of the group is Kanade.
Before that, I'm just going to say, Nightcord is basically a heck of a lot more serious than any of the other members.
Yeah. These characters might get featured in, like, some of the funnier events. Like, for example, when Mafuyu and Emu were in the track and field meet. Absolute god tier. But aside from that, they get the most serious stories. You will see the least amount of like comedy from them. The story mode, 0 comedic beats. It is
like
very...
maybe in the event story there can be a little bit of comedy, but...
Yeah, but in the main like story that like you start out the game with, no. It is very much a deep story between all of them. You might get like 1 or 2 like puns or just like teasing from Mizuki, but that's the most you get. Or whenever Anna talks to Akito. But we'll get to that.
Right. Alright, first up is I almost said Akito!
Akito, yes. I love how depressed Akito is. He runs Nightcord. It's like, come on guys, get in the Discord call. We need to work on something.
Oh god! Yes, Akito is my favorite Nightcord character member.
Okay.
Okay, for real. First member is Kanade, also known as K.
Kanade, okay, I don't know if you were gonna continue because I dug too deep into the Nightcord story. So I only got like the first few chapters and it didn't explain too much, but Kanade wanted to work on music for so long. She's basically you would just expect to see a lot of these groups, these characters in this group be a shut-in. She's the resident shut-in. She has a tragic reason for wanting to work on music, but also wanting not to work on music. But she still keeps pushing on, and it's there's not really many jokes that can be made about this group. Because like they're all super serious.
Yeah, basically Kanade doesn't have too much expression, and she's, as you can hear from her voice, and all that, but she's still incredibly like sympathetic towards her members, and others in particular. Kanade, I'm gonna be honest, she was my first favorite character. I think she was like my first favorite before Sekai was out. But that now goes to Mizuki, but we'll get to them later.
Yeah,
now, I really like
Kanade's the avatar you use on VR chat, and I mean, I love it. I also love her design. Just like how like quiet she is, but then like just the long hair is like, I'm out of ramen again. Gotta order some more on Amazon.
Aww. Oh, and Honnami also helps is also the housekeeper and her tutor.
Oh,
it's like,
I did not know that. Fascinating.
Oh, it's actually, I don't think it's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
It is explained, but like it's so wholesome. Alright, before you move on, just gonna pull out like a little fun fact. Konane is voiced by Tomori Kusunoki, who also voiced Setsuna in Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club. Nijigasaki is very hard to say.
Okay, whatever you say.
Right.
Yeah.
Next one is Mafuyu, also known as Yuki.
In case you couldn't tell by her eyes, something's fucked up. Something is messed up. Something going on.
Yeah.
She's definitely the
She is basically the lyricist of the group.
which you would not expect from those eyes. She is simply put, it's just that she has a difficult issue communicating with people or expressing proper emotion.
Yeah, outside she's a pretty sweet girl, but in the inside.
Oh no, it's like a Russian nesting doll in there.
Honestly, I out of like all the characters, I do relate to Mafuyu a lot. I really feel bad for her. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I wish all Mafuyu haters would go away.
Honestly, yeah.
I honestly don't get. Apparently, people don't like her. I'm like, what are you? Because she's apparently toxic. I'm like, I'm sorry.
That's not what I was expecting you to say.
Yeah, apparently some people call her toxic and say, why do people like Mafuyu? She's piss off. She's literally like close to suicidal.
Yeah. I want to say like this is like the same thing I would go for with everyone else was yeah, just people need to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like they need to give the benefit of the doubt once it gets like the Western release, because all they're getting are fan translations up until like a week from now, of the time of recording. We don't know, like they're not gonna get like a proper like fully written, professionally grasp of it yet. And I think those same people probably like give her a better chance, hopefully, because she deserves a lot better. Okay,
yeah.
Next is Enna.
Enna Shinonome.
Enna Shinonome, Wait. Sister of Akito. You know, the guy.
They look nothing alike.
They probably do. It's just that Akito probably dyed his hair.
Yeah.
Like Ryuji style. He like dyed a completely unnatural color, and like, yeah, let's keep going with this.
Yeah, yeah. Enna is basically the illustrator of the group.
Yeah.
And also the other straight man of the group.
Oh yeah. She's like, come on, we need to guys. Can we please get this done, please? Could you not be sad? Can we please get this done?
And she's kind of the tsundere of the group.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also, she wants herself to do well on Instagram, but they don't because of cats.
Because
cat videos are always doing better, and she's envious. Like, oh, why can't I be as popular as a cat? And then last,
but yeah, and Enna's pretty much. I'm not gonna say she's controversial, but she is one of the more divisive characters.
I know you do love her, right?
Yeah, I really love her a lot. And I'm pretty sure many artists can relate to Enna. Because she does have her own, because much like everyone, she does have her own issues.
Oh yeah.
So
And then last we
Yeah,
have...
especially since in like what her first event, she does get a lot more character development. So I hope you guys look forward to that. And yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right,
and then last
but not least is
Mizuki.
not only Mizuki, my favorite character. Not only are they my favorite of Nightcord, but they're my favorite character in the entire game. Period.
Yeah. Some people are gonna notice that we said they. You know, not one of the binary pronouns that we use for like any of the other characters.
Because
that's a spoiler.
Yeah, their gender is actually unknown at the moment. We don't know what their gender is right now.
But we can say that they're definitely like kind of like Rui. They are a bit of they're kind of a bit of a Cheshire cat. They do tease the other members of the group a lot. They are pretty productive, and one of the funny character traits they have is that they love like fashion. They love collecting clothes and making clothes and looking at clothes.
Basically, Stella from Winx Club.
Yeah, sure.
Well, kind of.
Wait, which one? The cartoon or the Netflix remake?
We do not talk about we don't talk about the live action Winx Club.
I just did. What are you gonna do? Come at me, bro.
The cartoon with a cartoon.
Of course.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Basically, Mizuki's the animator of Nightcord, and described as the mood maker of the group, so to speak. But much like everyone else in Nightcord, they also have their own issues.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah, but I really love Mizuki a lot. They're like, I also relate to Mizuki a lot based on the stuff they went through. No spoilers. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Their gender is pretty much
people will find out when they find out.
Debate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying, no, the official release did not misgender them.
They did not misgender them. It's just that there's no official label.
Yeah. So, Sekai Twitter, calm down.
Yeah, we everything's gonna be okay. Things will work out eventually. New players will get a headcanon, and it'll get accepted, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that's all of the groups. Let's just talk more about like the Miku designs for each group. Leonid is a school rock band, so their Miku is a bit of a I can't say punk rock, but it's along the lines. She has like a bobby pin in her hair. She has dyed like red and blue hair.
She has darker green hair.
Darker green hair than like how the others have blues.
Yeah. Basically, Raspberry Monster or Miku.
That's funny. I'm drinking a Monster.
It's a reference to a song.
Oh, okay.
It's a reference to a song.
It
slaps though, and I can't wait for Leonie to cover it eventually, one day. I hope they do.
Then we have More Jump Miku. More Jump is an idol group. You're gonna expect like the idol pop songs that you would expect. Miku from More Jump looks the most like regular Miku. She's wearing the same uniform as the others.
Just her like twin tails is slightly curlier than regular Miku, but that's beside the point.
And before people ask, yes, regular Miku exists. It's just she
only has one run card, and that was from the first anniversary event, which is limited.
And she's in the tutorial.
Yeah.
She's a tutorial. Then we have Vivid Bad Squad, which is this one has this because Vivid Bad Squad is a hip hop group. It's rapping.
So basically her twin tails is it's hard to explain.
Her twin toes they're tied up buns at the top, and then they swerve down from there. It's a really good look. I think I like her design the most out of any of them. Like in terms of like Miku consistency, and her outfit's pretty good.
Yeah. And then we have Wonderland Showtime Miku.
Wonderland Showtime Miku is probably the one who you wouldn't think was actually Hatsune Miku.
She's basically I'm hope like Project Diva fans would recognize this. She's basically like the quirky element from X.
She's a clown. She's a clown cat, and I love her.
Yeah.
So she's
just freaking adorable. She's a bit of an airhead, much like Emu.
She matches Emu's energy. Maybe not as overbearing as characters describe Emu coming off as sometimes, but she and Emu would like hold hands, jump up and down like, yes, let's go do this, let's go do that, that's a great idea, let's do it. And she is one of the more fun characters in the game. And then last we have
Nightcord
Miku. You could tell she was
she was basically the only virtual singer in Nightcord when the game launched.
Oh yeah.
But over time they did add in more because
cards.
Yeah. But this is definitely my favorite Miku.
Oh yeah.
Who I really like how different she is from like every other Miku in this game. Like I think it reminds me of one of her modules in Project Diva. I don't know which one. I may have to search it up while that, but yeah, I love her. I love it a lot.
It's like definitely one of the more it was the gray toned characters, but that's like it works better in her favor because she's quiet. She doesn't really say much. There's no like defined personality, but she is a bit of a guiding beacon into everything. She has some of the better wisdom of any of the characters. Of any of the all the other Mikus, she definitely has the most advice to give, the most helpful advice. But that's because there's no like goofing personalities to bounce off of. When someone needs something, it's actually like she looks at them and then nods like, "Yeah, do that." Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think you know how you said you'd want to spend less time on characters than we did in D4DJ. I think we spent more time on characters.
Yes.
Let's talk about why we love the series. Go.
Oh, come on. Let's talk about how we got into the series.
Yeah, you go first because you were in this long before me.
Yeah. Basically, I think I did follow the official Sega featuring Hatsune Miku Twitter, which means I have notifications turned on, and like I think at Magical Mirror, right? I saw like some like bleh. I'm sorry, I trip on my words a lot. but I saw like a retweet of something, like a Miku rhythm game featuring original characters. I'm like, huh. We don't know much about it, but this seems interesting. Can't wait for more news to come out. And then more news did come out. But eventually. Yeah, I really like the designs of the characters. I didn't know most of the voice actors besides Minori and Honnami. And I was not aware that ID's VA was in Love Live. Voiced Ruby in Love Live, so there's that. So I did follow this game on again, off again. And then I saw like the preview of one of Wonderland Showtime's cover songs of Sweet Magic, which is adorable. Excuse me. But I I did kind of drop out of it after a little while to focus on other things. Kind of. I did follow the, No, actually, I lied. I actually did follow the game for a while, just not as frequently as, in the summer. And that's when I decided... And that's when, like, during the summer of 2020, more news came out, and I was definitely more excited than I was as for this game, because, like, rhythm games are my jam and all that stuff, so... And funnily enough, thanks to the fact that Craft Egg helped with the game, I decided that actually became the catalyst of me getting into Bandori. So... yeah. But anyways, yeah, I followed this game for quite some time. I was absolutely excited for the covers and original songs. I was waiting for the full version of Ready Steady to come out. At least the virtual singer version, because when I first heard that, and which is funny because it was on the same week that I think DMC5 Special Edition came out, which means Berries of Light came out. So we had 2 bops of the week. And yeah, I was hyping this game up a lot. I was real to say I was excited, is an understatement. So when the release date came, boy, it did not disappoint me. I loved every single character. Even Ichika. I didn't like Ichika at first because I thought she would be like one of those bland characters, but no. I love her a lot, equally as much as the other characters. So, yeah. I actually don't really tear that much in, what was it? In like Sekai. Because, like, for those of you who don't know, tearing is a thing in most rhythm gacha games, so... okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but... I do want to tear one day, but... Other than that, I freaking love Sekai a lot. That's how I got into it, and now... They ruined my life! Not as much as Steve or DJ, but... You know. Anyways, you go, Jack.
Mine is pretty cut, short, and dry. It was after the game release that you, were talking to me about. I was like, oh man, this looks fun. Yeah, this is cool. I'll wait till it releases in the West. And then I got bored while waiting for school to start. I'm like, you know what, I can't download Japanese games on my phone because I'm a filthy American. I'll just watch some cutscenes on YouTube, and then I did. And then I got my old iPhone from like a few years back, and I just reopened it, made a Japanese Apple account, and then started playing. And even buying Japanese iTunes gift cards and playing the gacha.
Funny you say that. Funny enough, yesterday I got my first Japanese gift card to go to for Sekai to play, to like, you know, get like the select gacha, you know, these things where you select a 4-star and you play on your own. That's cool. Problem is, it's cost like 3,060 yen to get it, and I only got like 3,000 yen. So, whoops. Your boy's stupid.
Nah, that's all good.
But hey, it's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, I kind of spent $200 on the Japanese version, and now that because I didn't think the English version was wasn't gonna come out for a long time, and then yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really love the music. I couldn't get too far in the story mode because I couldn't read it, and some of the translations online weren't amazing. So I just ended up, and I want to save it for when it actually came to the West. And now that it is, I'm so excited. I played through the beta, I grinded that, and I got like almost all the 5 stars. 4 stars.
Four
4 stars. 4 stars. 4 stars. Sorry, Genshin brain. I'm sorry. I got all the 4 stars.
You cool.
Yeah. According to Twitter, I'm not. Anywho, yeah, the 4 stars. I got a whole bunch of the ones I missed around the forehand, like the Poker Rui one. Absolutely love it.
Poker?
I don't know what it's called, but he has the funny
Potato Rui.
Potato Rui. Yeah, the Speedwagon hat. But yeah, I'm super excited to get into it. Once it comes back. And with that, I think we're ready just to
talk about our favorite things and characters. We already talked about our favorite characters.
Our favorite characters going along. How about we just talk about our favorite songs?
Oh, there are so many good songs. Cover-wise, already existing songs that aren't covered by any of the human characters-wise, and original cover-wise.
I think if I'm just gonna go with 3.
Like, what is your favorite group? Like favorite song from song or cover, original song or cover from each group overall?
Let's see. My favorite from Vivid Bad Squad, it's my favorite in the game, is Fragile, because it's Akito and Toya. I will play that in the shower, and I'll play it when I work. It's a good power song. It's like to get productive and whatnot. Absolutely love it. For Wonderland Showtime, I love their cover of Churiya Churiya Da Da Da, especially for the visuals in the back. That is so good. And then let's see.
One More Jump?
For More Jump, forget.
You didn't play enough More Jump songs.
I played More Jump. I'm just trying to remember some of their songs. I can't remember by name. I think it was called Idol Shinatai.
Newly Edgy Idols. That's their theme song.
Yeah. And then for Leonid, I want to say it was, what was it called? I forgot the name of it. It's Rokujo.
You said Ro, right?
Yeah, Roku no. Yeah?
Oh, Roku. Wait, is it Roki or Rokucho to Ichiya Monogatari?
Yeah, something like Roki no.
Roku. Yeah, it's Roki.
Roki ro. Yeah.
Yeah, Roki.
Yeah, that's my favorite from them. And then
Nightcord.
For Nightcord, I thought it was the I forgot what it is called. That one, yeah.
Jisho Mushoku?
Yeah, that one.
Alright, so for me, cover-wise, I really like their cover of Hello World, which is fun fact, not a vocally cover, but a cover from the band Bump of Chicken. And fun fact, that song was the opening thing for what was it called? Blood Blockade Battlefront. I've heard so many good things about that anime. I do want to check it out at some point. But anyways, original song wise, definitely he Ryusei no Pulse was it gives me like Roselia vibes, but it's I really love like Ichiko's vocals in this song. I know people will say that Ichiko's vocals sound vanilla. Shut up. Ichiko sounds lovely. But yeah, sorry if we're bad at explaining things. Right. Cover-wise for Momo Jump, that's difficult. I freaking love all of them, but this is gonna be a little bit controversial. I really like Romeo and Cinderella. like their cover of Romeo and Cinderella. Especially for like the MV. I don't know. Ivy and Shizuko sound absolutely godly in that cover, so original song wise, definitely Tenchi no Clover. Alright, next up is Vivid Bat Squad. Vivid Bat Squad, I'm just gonna go into the elephant of the room. Rad Dogs is my favorite original song. And not just... And also my favorite song in pretty much all of Sekai. I'm bad at explaining myself, guys.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Favorite cover song is very difficult. I'm tied between Devil's Manor, Children Record, Alter Ego, and Traffic Jam. But okay, Alter Ego is definitely my fave. I really love like Akito and Toya's range in that song. Ugh, they can hit those high notes anytime soon. That feels perfect. Anyways, Wonderland Showtime. I guess that's difficult. I guess it's Showtime Ruler. I love all of these songs, by the way. Showtime Ruler, but Tone Demo Wonders is also a favorite because of how chaotic it sounds. And Once Upon a Dream is, it's so wholesome. It's such a wholesome song. Cover-wise, it's either Telecaster B-Boy or As You Like It. Yeah, I'm just gonna say As You Like It. It's a really catchy song. And finally, Nightcord. Cover-wise, it's very difficult. Okay, Bitter Choco Decoration is my favorite cover, and commission song Kanade Tomosu Sora. And yeah, that's it. Just saying, I really love all the covers and commission songs in this game. Like so far.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right. Last but not least,
the memes.
Oh Lord, there are so many, especially coming from one person in particular. You know who you are.
If they watch us.
Which I personally doubt they will, but
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. There's a Twitter artist by the name of Zatrix. They go by Eileen, and they are most prominently known for their Vivid Bad Squad comics. They do make some of the other groups, but their most prominent is most certainly Vivid Bad Squad for Kohane and then Akito and Toya. Oh, it's so good. They have some of the funniest art, the funniest comics of just the characters interacting. Seeing that, reading those out with you in character, made my appreciation for the game a lot more. It is one of the reasons why I think I got into it, was just reading them out.
Yeah, I think they also have another account, basically a rough drafts sort of account. It's at Akitoyer. Sorry, the way I say it, Akitoyer. Classic Eileen. Classic Eileen. That's basically their other account, their spam account, so to speak.
That sounds like a name that'd be pronounced in JoJo, like, oh, that's a baseball.
Wonderful, Akitoyer.
Like, nice, very nice, Akitoyer. Nah, but yeah. I think, anytime we talked about, straight man, loves clothes, funny, hothead, quiet, gay, take that, and then put it on every single illegal substance in the world, and fit it into black and white comics, and you basically have Zatrix. Every unga bunga element of the game is promptly made fun of, and it's great. But they also have, like, really good, like, deep emotional art when it really counts. Or just, like, watching... I also just, like, love watching them shield for the events. It's just so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so, Eileen, Zatrix, Akito,
Thank you.
If you're watching this, thank you.
Like, absolute blessing on this world. But yeah, do you think that's it?
I think... I believe that's it.
Yeah.
But like, just saying, to all you other Sekai artists out there who made these wonderful fan art and memes, thank you.
God bless you for, like, Miku bless you for spreading this art so that way that the game, the Western release can get as popular as it will be. They booked 300,000, like, pre-registration account signups. I'm pretty sure at least half of that was just because of the fan art. You can't tell me otherwise.
And oh yeah, I forgot. The Western release will not only feature, I believe, some original songs from, well, not original songs, but like songs from English songs. Like, I think there was one called Miku.
Oh.
But yeah, but there's also going to be like a Sonic costume.
Oh yeah, all like Sonic shirts and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic shirts. They look pretty. They look really neat. I really like how they look.
I can't wait to see I can't wait to dress up all my characters in Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirts. Let's go.
Let's go. But yeah, we're we're recording. All right, so we're recording this as on the
December 1st.
On
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Basically 1 week before the game releases.
Yeah. So where you are, I think you'll see the date below that it's coming out. That we're putting this out the day before the Western release. If I'm not lazy.
So yeah, y'all go set a reminder or something. Download that link or like share the video so that you can remind yourself. I don't know, just do something. Play this game. We absolutely love it. We can't wait for other people to finally see it, especially with like friends who are actually gonna be able to understand the dialogue now. And I don't have to pull out my old iPad from 3 years ago just to be able to play the game.
Download this game now. It's one of the best games.
Go pre-register. Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, I gotta bounce.
But yeah,
so
thanks.
Let's wrap this up.
Thanks so much for watching us chill about another gacha game.
Hopefully next week's we'll have a topic that's a lot more widespread, and might have someone talking. Like we might have somebody on this time, a friend. No gigantic guest. We did not get Dream to come on to talk about Minecraft. Trust me, we didn't. As much as I don't want that, like that's the opposite of what I would want to do for an episode. It is what it is. Okay.
It is what it is. Okay.
Okay. Like, see you next time, everyone.
Alright, see you next time. Bye.